How's the sound, everybody? How's the music? Does it sound too loud? How's my voice? Is it all good? Because I've hooked up a bunch of equipment and I've changed everything around. I seem to do this every episode. So we're looking at this today. We're looking at the, this is quite old. This is the Maschine MK2. And this is something that I got a while back, and because it's Native Instruments 25th anniversary, I thought, why not? Let's dig this out again and have a go at using Maschine, because the software, I mean, I haven't used this for a long time, to be honest. I'm a bit rusty. So, well, you know, we'll give it a go. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So yes, welcome, episode 2. And we're just going to hang out, we're going to make some tunes. And just talk and enjoy. So this is the sort of 25th anniversary Maschine jam tonight. This is really a couple of 25th anniversaries because it's IK Multimedia's one as well. And I said on the last episode how I got all those plugins from IK Multimedia for free, which I felt like a kid in a sweet shop. It was quite amazing. But that was good. Yeah, so today it's about Native Instruments. And what I'm going to be doing is talking through some free software. They've released some plugins for their anniversary that's just they're giving away. And some of it sounds really good for free. I think it's great. So in a little bit, I'm just going to fire up Logic and we'll have a look at some of those sounds and just sort of see what that's like before I make a track on this beauty. But I hope you're all well. I hope you're all having a great time at the moment. And let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about this. This came up in the news yesterday. Fender are buying PreSonus. And I was like, ooh, that's kind of cool. A lot of these takeovers, they can be hit or miss, and it depends what the companies do. And because they're quite different companies, it feels like it might be quite a good thing. Fender being a guitar company, PreSonus doing what they do, their audio interfaces and their hardware gear, but also they do Studio One, which I know some of you use on the PC. They also do Notion, which is a notation software, and I used to be a Notion user. And before Dorico on the iPad came out, Notion used to be, I think, probably the best score editor you could get on the iPad. I think Dorico's just taken that crown in the last couple of months. But that's kind of cool. That'd be interesting to see what that throws up. Hopefully it doesn't go the way of like Cakewalk and what happened there. Although Cakewalk's now free. But hopefully things don't get tossed aside and abandoned. So hopefully it brings good things. And I was thinking today, it would be kind of cool, maybe. I'm going back a few years. If I started up a SoundCloud again. I kind of abandoned my SoundCloud years ago. I sort of disagree with their business model. But I was kind of thinking about it would be kind of nice to have an account again. Just to release tracks, not like official releases. Like, the little jams I do on stream. Like the one I did last week. That's still sat in Logic. I never do anything with this stuff. But nice. Maybe it will encourage me to finish some of the stuff I make on the show and release it. So I don't know if any of you still have your SoundCloud accounts, but I'm kind of thinking I might dip my toes in again to that. I just sort of disagree with their business model of charging musicians to upload their music and then making money off the music they upload, which is a bit messed up. So I wouldn't put my actual releases on it. I would do something else, just my unfinished jams and bits and pieces like that. But I don't know. Do any of you use SoundCloud? Do you still use it? Let me know. Do let me know. So, in a little while, in a few minutes, we'll be having a play with this Maschine MK2. But what I wanted to do first is I'm actually going to close down Maschine software. Let's fire up Logic, because I want to have a look at that free instrument that they're kind of offering. It's called 25. Let's get the old website up. because it's quite cool. It's quite it's a good. Can I change my screen? Hang on. Whoop. Let's do that. Cool. Yeah. So they've got this machine called 25. You need Contact Player, which is free as well. So it's all free. And it's just loads of like some of their really good sounds. And hopefully, you know, it's around till the end of December. So it's worth checking out. Definitely get it for free. Download it now. Because actually some of the sounds I was really impressed with. So let's fire up. This is Logic. Let's check out some of these sounds because I think they're really quite good. And there's a few sounds on here that are quite sound designy. They're sort of atmospheric, a little bit cinematic. And there's some pretty good. There's some pretty good stuff on here. What was one I liked? Breath of the Wild, which doesn't sound like the Nintendo game. And it's all just holding down one key. See? Look at the bottom corner. There's my one key. So that's kind of cool. That's a nice sound. Yeah, there seems to be quite a few sort of presets here, which is quite cool. Soundscape, Scrape the Bone. Let's see what it sounds like. It's just some really interesting sounds. And you could sample them, or you could incorporate them into some kind of cinematic work of some sort. But what I like about this is it's just quite different. A lot of companies give away free stuff, and it's kind of generic. It's like their least good piano sound, or their least good string sound, or their generic synthesizer sound. Some of this is cool. This is like nice sound. Beefy. So yeah, head over to their website, nativeinstruments.com, and go grab that. You might need to install Contact Player, but it's absolutely worth it. Some really good sounds there. So yeah, that's my little tip of the day. Hello, Mr. Modulator. Mr. Modulator's here, and he says he has a surprise for me. That leaves me very, very nervous. I'm not sure what to make of this. I'm not one for surprises. I prefer not to have any surprises in life. So, yeah, we shall see. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. Right, we're going to have a go now at making something in Maschine. Can't guarantee it'll be amazing. As I said, I haven't used Maschine properly in a very long time. And this is what I got back in 2015, and it was my 30th birthday, and I did this whole blowout. I bought loads and loads of stuff because this came with like must have been complete 10 or something at the time. All of the software came with it, and I got this, and I wasn't really bothered about owning the Maschine. I just wanted to have all the software, but as part of the summer deal they were offering, you bought this and you got all the software for free. It worked out to be quite a good deal. And I just had no interest at the time of making any kind of EDM or any kind of electronic music. It just wasn't really my thing. Anyway, I had a go. And the first thing I produced sounded nothing like any kind of electronic music. It was a bit, well, it was quite rubbish. And I made a few tracks since. I've had some fun with it. But the workflow of Maschine is quite interesting because it's not in any way a linear piece of software. It's kind of all loop based. You have scenes, and within the scenes, you have your instruments playing loops, and then you basically work out what you want to do on each scene. I think they made some improvements to the design of the software. It's a bit easier to use. I say easier, I'm probably going to be looking up on Google for some help with this from time to time. Yeah, it's kind of something to get used to. I was always a Logic user, and I went straight from that. I don't know. It's tricky. It is tricky. I've got a few camera angles set up. This one's cool. That's why I've had a camera in my face the whole time. So we're gonna have a go at making something. I don't know what it's gonna sound like, and we'll kind of see how we get going. But it is a. I haven't found it particularly intuitive for some things, and you have to really kind of figure stuff out. And I had to really dig in the memory banks to know what I was doing with this Maschine. But anyway, I was just kind of going through. You can kind of browse the library, and there's some kind of cool stuff here. And so let's find a drum kit. Let's find a drum kit sound and see what we can put together. For a quick shout out to my mother, who's bought me 5 coffees. Thank you very much. You can buy me coffees at buymeacoffee.com/BUZZKEIL. Thank you for your donation. I will put it towards, I don't know, another synth maybe. So let's find a kit sound. Now the good thing is, if you install the software, you've got the auto previews, which is kind of cool. Ooh, I kind of like that kit sound. That was quite quick. Let's see what that sounds like. Oh, battery couldn't be loaded. Brilliant. Okay, I'm having software glitches already. That's annoying. Ah! See, this did this yesterday. I swear I have battery installed. Never mind. Right, let's find. We're off to a great start, people. Let's find a drum sound from somewhere to kind of get going. Now, to get all the pads working, it's shift and pad mode. Okay, that's no a go-go bell. Where do like the kits? Help! What's going on? Okay, right. Let's figure this out. Sounds, groups, projects. Let's go to groups. I think kits built into this. Let's just see. Oh my god, I'm literally. This is. Okay, right. I found a kit that will load. Missed the first part. Question from Arctic Generator: are the sounds internal? No. So you link this up to the Maschine software, which I am running here. Oh, you can see the Maschine and the software at the same time. There we go. You don't have to look at my face. Wonderful. Okay, so right, I'm gonna go with this kit. I'm not gonna tempt fate because about 5 of the kits so far haven't loaded. To be honest, I've only just been installing a lot of the native instrument stuff again. I spent sort of the last week just filling up my computer with just loads of stuff, including all the IK multimedia stuff, actually. So, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's have a go at recording in a beat. So, God, you really have to, like, remember to do stuff. So the first thing I need to remember is to set how long I want to record a loop for. So you can set a pattern length, and by default it's a bar. So I need to change this. Just change this to like 4 bars. And then you need to make sure you turn on the loop like that, and that's turned on. And then I've got to turn on the metronome. There's a whole bunch. I feel like I'm in a cockpit of a plane or something. There's just loads of like pre-flight checks. Okay, I don't know. Okay, yeah, let's do something like that. Okay. And then we'll quantize that. Actually, the one thing I really like about using Maschine is, and the hardware, is it's really good at like the different velocity levels. When you're hitting the drums and things like that, you can hear it in the kick. You kind of got the different velocity levels. It feels a bit more human. I did release a track actually. I just remembered. I released a track. It's on Spotify. I can't remember what it's called. There is a track of mine is on Spotify that I made entirely in Maschine actually. And again, it's like very dynamic drums. It's really cool. Right. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to keep this as one of the loops. So within each instrument, you can have lots of different versions. So what I'm going to do is if I go to pattern, that's the pattern where I've just recorded stuff on, and now I can like duplicate it and add some more stuff on over the top. So if I tap on that, tap duplicate, I think if I press pattern and choose that one, nothing happens. God damn it. How do you duplicate something? I told you this is going to be like going deep, very deep into my memory bank here because it's been a very long time. Right. Hang on, I got my pattern, I got that. So, maybe I just didn't do it before. If I hold down pattern, duplicate, 1 to 2. Maybe I need to do 1 to 2, that's what it was. And then I'll do that. For God's sake. Why? Why? This is kind of... Do you see what I mean by it not being intuitive sometimes? Ah, okay. Somehow, by button mashing, I've managed to do it. So now, these two are exactly the same. These two patterns here. One's just going to have kick and hi-hats. Now I'm going to put some other stuff on here like the snare and stuff, because then I can maybe use this as an intro, one of the tracks as an intro pattern or something like that. What other sounds? Let's turn that click off now actually. Okay, let's put something in. cool. It's cool. You can build up some flavors. That's one thing I always really liked about Maschine was your ability to just program in really nice, kind of dynamic sounding drums. Easy to duplicate. Oh, I say easy to duplicate. You can duplicate patterns. I'm not very good at that, clearly. But yeah, this is sounding very good. Let's say hello while we're waiting for this to a few people. Hello, DJ Kenneth A. Welcome, and congratulations on your new album. Your new album is fantastic. I had it on the other day whilst I was cooking, and I hate cooking, and it made cooking a lot better. It's a really good album. Check it out on Spotify. It's honestly fantastic. So, DJ Kenneth A, have you messed with the iPhone version of Maschine at all? iMaschine, absolutely. In fact, I had quite a lot of the sound packs for it as well. Yeah, I thought it was quite good. It's quite basic. It's nowhere near, nothing like, what you get with actual Maschine, with all the different functions and everything you can do. But yeah, it was good enough for little jams. It was kind of cool. Absolutely. Yes, Mr. Modulator, we will in fact link you up with DJ Kenneth A's album, because it is really good. Like, it sounds great. It's very kind of cinematic. Yes, it's just such a great sound. So yeah, we'll definitely check that out. Hello to Arctic Generator. Arctic Generator has an album out too. What I'll do is, when I put up together the YouTube highlights, I'll link to your albums. That's what I'll do, so people can go listen to it. Do check them out. Yeah. Oh, cool. So if you want to check out some native instrument stuff in action, check out DJ Kenneth A's album, because he used a ton of native instrument stuff. What did you use? Let us know. Let me know what you used in terms of like the software, because I have like Complete Ultimate, and I've dipped my toes into a lot of it, but I really need to use it a lot more. So maybe I'll do a few more streams on native instruments. Complete 13, nice, very nice. Cool. Right. Let's get back to this. So I've got an alternate angle. Right. I've got a drum beat. I think it's time now, what we can probably do is come up with like a second instrument. So we can hit B, which will take us to our second instrument, and we can begin looking for something. And here's the thing that I find quite interesting about the sounds. I have loads and loads and loads of the sound packs, and they're really good, but they force you to be creative in quite a different way. I find like the way you work with layers when you're using Maschine to be quite different. If you've watched my live streams, particularly from the last series, you know I'm very much about kind of chords and harmony, and then constructing pieces of music around that. I don't feel like I've got that same level of comfort when I'm using Maschine. It seems to be a little bit more polyphonic. Layers of sounds that aren't necessarily moving in blocks. It's just lots of soundscapes and melodic patterns, and it's cool. You're composing in a really different way. So I like the way it forces you to kind of think a little bit different. I'm very much a keyboard player. I like working with chords. I do have a keyboard hooked up to Maschine. I'm going to try and not use it actually. Right, let's find a second sound. So I don't know really what I'm looking for. Let's just find some. Let's keep looking until we find something cool. So what do I need to go to? I need to go to. It must be on sounds. No, it must be on instruments. And I'm going to be using Massive to get some of the sounds out. I know DJ Kenneth A's been using his copy of Massive on his new album. So a lot of the sound packs, which I didn't actually know because I didn't really dive into the sound packs when I had them, and I've had these all with Complete for years. They will load through Massive, or it seems to do anyway, the ones that work. So let's find them. That's just a nice sound. It's the first one I found. Let's just use it. Nice bit of portamento on there. All right. So again, a pre-flight check before we record. We have to go in and we have to set the loop length and make sure that's all cool. Right. I think that's going to work. How do I change my view? I'm just kind of looking at the software, because I'm used to seeing like the blocks move across. I've just got to get my head around this. There's that button. It's that button. There we go. Is that the button? I don't think that's the button. No, that's not the button. Where's the button? None of these are the button. Help! I want to look at the bit where I can see my recordings a little bit more linear. I thought that was it. Yeah, this is it. But like, where's my scene? Maybe I have to go back into scene. Oh, maybe because I'm in... Oh, what have I done? What's that? Stop it. Just playing up. Okay. Right, so if I go to scene... Go to scene 1. Any chance of anything happening? Oh, God. Okay, I guess I'm not going to be looking at the version of Maschine I wanted to look at. Whatever. We'll go with it. Let's find something else. So this is from the Carbon Decay sound pack from Maschine. Why are these called Halloween? These are called Halloween. That's not it. Wilder sounds the same. Okay. And another thing to get used to, I remember when I first got Maschine, was the idea of playing melodic parts on pads. That just like completely threw me. And to be honest, it still does a little bit. Right, let's go back to the beginning. Not sure I like that sound enough to use it. That's kind of cool. This one's called Supermoon. That'll work. Let's put something like that over the top. I didn't do? I didn't set the length again. Little things like that you have to remember to do. Okay, cool. Right, let's have another go at recording that. Nope, don't yet. Let's get keyboard mode on. Let's come out of that. Man, you got to remember button presses. I don't know what I've just seen a really good question in the chat, which is about the major difference between this version of Maschine and the newer ones. I'm assuming I've not actually used the Mark IIIs. I kind of stopped using Maschine with Mark II, but the Mark III versions have actual screens that display graphics. I mean, he's got screens, but this is all just kind of text based. It'll have more of a graphical interface. And I'm assuming it's been updated to keep up the software, really. So I'm going to assume that some functions are going to be a bit easier to use than how I'm finding it with the Maschine Mark II. I would really like one. I quite like the standalone version, actually, the Maschine Plus. I'd love that, but I'm going to need a few hundred more coffees, I think, before I can sort of get to that stage. Yes, Maschine Plus is quite expensive. Do you know, I'd still quite like one. Do you know what? I just want the blue one. All I want for Christmas is blue. There we go. I had to say it, didn't I? Let's fire this up. All I want for Christmas is the blue Maschine. Hello, lovely. This is the one I want. Right there. The blue Maschine. That would be a lovely Christmas present. But I don't have a grand spare. Not yet. But at some point. Maybe. Do you know what? The thing I really love is actually the retro MPC. The MPC1 or the MPC Live 2. The retro versions. I'm like proper into that. I do really like that. Again, it's just a different workflow that I'd have to get used to. Right. Now, I've set a loop length, so hopefully this isn't going to mess up. Not sure where it's going to go, but we shall see. Right, let's find an instrument, a fourth instrument. Okay, let's have a look in something else. Let's just scroll down. Deep matter. To be fair, one thing I really like is the auto previews. You could just scroll before you have to load each one. It will just show you what it's like. Ooh. What's that? That's cool. Oh, that's a fun. Might have to turn this down though. That is really loud. Okay, let's just put something in. That's cool. Set it to 4 bars again. Don't forget this time. Right. See if we can build up. I mean, you can have 8 layers. You can program through Maschine. So let's try and use a weight. Let's see what happens. See what kind of mess we're going to create. Right, so I want instruments then, and I suppose I'm going to go outside of massive for a bit. I do have session strings. No, I don't want session strings actually. What's it called? Symphony, isn't it? Alright, and then I'm going to go to string ensemble. But I want articulation. How do I do that? I'm not sure how I can change that through here. Okay. I don't know. It's got to be... There must be a way. Can I open up? If I go to the software... When I'm using something like the Maschine, I feel like I'm cheating when I go to the software. That's something. Right, let's change it. So I can change it through the software. So let's take that down, bring the dynamics up. I don't want to use a keyboard. Let's see if I can do it without. Okay. Fine. So that's that. What can I come up with that goes over the top? delay on the strings, we prefer staccato or spiccato. I think I prefer staccato. I can change it afterwards, it doesn't really matter. Right, okay, fine. So, let's do this. I'll create some harmonies. Cool, so let's set the loop length for the 50th time. Okay, right, let's do this. What I'll do is I'll layer up the harmonies as we go through. I'll figure something out. Actually, oh, I just found the octave buttons. Hopefully that works. Let's see. Right, okay, so shift, record. Shout on the strings. I like that. Like the bit that's going booty yatta yatta. I just think. Yeah, I mean we can try it. Yes, if I set the loop to 8 bars, let's see if it will leave me an empty bar. Is just for the first 4 bars. I'm not sure about this delay on the strings. I kind of want to do something cool with it. Maybe that's not the right one. sometimes I put it through Replicant. So there's this really cool company that makes software for iPads, like plugins, and they have something called Replicant. Can I open it up? Yes, I can. So, what am I doing? Let's go to here, keyboard. Okay, it seems to have put everything through the left headphone. Why? Cool. Okay, I'm not going to use that. I'll use that for something else. Oh, you had Replicator. Wicked. Oh yeah, I love it. Okay, I think based on this, we're going to have to include Replicant somewhere. So I think I know how we might do it. If we find a new instrument with a longer sound, if I want to go back into, I don't know. What's under 25? Let's have a look under the new stuff. What's that? That's a cool sound. Okay. Don't think this is going to go. I am going to cheat on this one. I am going to use the keyboard. Sorry, guys. Right, pattern length. Let's do a long melody. Let's do 16 bars. I don't know what I'm going to do for 16 bars. Now, because this has a longer sound, I might be able to do something with Replicant on it. Alright, cool. Let's put something on. Let's see what happens if I can put Replicant on this. What happens? It's just gone. No sound. Cool. Well, that works. That works really well. Why? Okay. We're going to have to abandon the Replicant. I'm not sure why that's not working. But it's okay. Right. Ooh. Stop. Let's put that note back. There we go. Okay. If the modulator says that and that. So, let's try it. If I just whack the replicator on. Or maybe because I'm doing it as an audio unit. If I do it as a VST, I'll try that in a sec as well. Okay, I've just worked out how to solo a track. This is cool, but there's that really horrible low end thing that's going on there that I don't like. Let's find something else. That's cool. I love the panning stuff it does. Let's take it off solo. How do I do that? Yeah, let's do that. You know what? I'm kind of digging this. Time that it goes around the loop of the melody, it applies the effect slightly differently, so you're almost like not hearing the same thing twice, which is okay. I have two more sounds, we might as well use them. Why not? What else have we got? Let's have a look under this 25 thing. We've been some. What's that? Let's do that. Oh, how flavoursome and exotic. About that sound. All right, cool. Let's just do 4-bar loop, I think. Okay. God, this. Oh, I'm so happy. And we still have one more sound to use. Let's use it. Sound H. Man, these last couple of sounds have been killer, and they're all from the free sound pack, by the way. They're all from the 25 sound pack. Go get it. Honestly, go get it. There's some wicked stuff. Some absolutely great stuff in there. Let's see what else they got. What the hell? That one's called Dirty Hair. Nice. What happened to that one? Maybe I'll use that. Did I use the free contact for the 25th? Yes, I did. Yeah, so the last two sounds I've used has been from that pack. So if you're a musician and you're watching this, go get that pack now, because there's some just awesome sounds in it. What's that? That's cool. That's so cool. Which one? Feeling awkward. Electric. Okay, let's try this. I like this. It actually just feels a bit dry. What if we get some that's such a good sound. Okay, let's put this in. Do you know what I forgot to do? Set a loop length again. Let's do it to 4. Let's try it again. This is absolutely doing it. Oh, I clicked on the wrong button. Right, let's save this really quick. Okay, cool. Let's just hear it. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know what else. I'm not going to try and finish this tonight, no way. But let's just take a moment to appreciate how creative this is. Wow. There we go. That is insanely cool. And that's sort of the beauty of using Maschine, is that I would not have come up with that on any other instrument. Like, I know I've struggled a little bit tonight with some of its functions, but there is no way I could have created this track on any other piece of equipment I've got. I've got a push 2 next to me. I've got my MIDI keyboards. I've got my synthesizers all over here. Logic, whatever. Couldn't have created that track. Wouldn't have had that inspiration for that track if I didn't have Maschine sitting right in front of me. That's the kind of beauty of it. That's what kind of makes this special. Actually, it's not necessarily my favourite way to work, but I have made some of my favourite pieces of music with it. And yeah, it's a good job that on my 30th birthday many years ago, when I was a bit younger, I picked up this. So, just a reminder, folks, you need to go and get, right now, you need to go and get your free instrument, 25 from Native Instruments. Go get this. This is cool. Very, very cool. The last three sounds on that track I used were all from that. Wow. Yeah. What a lovely way to end. Look, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a real pleasure. I've had a lot of fun with Maschine. It's been a great show once again. And it's all because of you and your suggestions. So thank you very much. I'm not going to do a raid this time because I need to go to bed. So have yourselves a great evening. I shall see you very soon. Bye.